So me and Dad are just going fertiliser spreading where we were siloing the other week. These fins spin and the fertiliser drops down from above. The fins spin at a range of up to 850 RPM. The spreader spreads 24 metres wide. The hopper has mesh inside to stop big lumps blocking it up. So here behind me are the cows that we are fattening up. So here I'm holding some TMR. This is made up out from nuts, treacle, minerals and silo. And we mix it in this mixer like thing. This is a Teagle telehawk. It can go on loading shovels and telehandlers, and this blows the straw into the spout and obviously comes out into the cow pen. So here we are with the Teagle bedding up. It looks like it, but I'm not stuck between the gate and the wheel. I'm perfectly safe outside the building. Don't know if you can see me in the reflection of the mirror, but Dad is just filling up the Teagle straw blower. It's got a satin chain floor. This turns and feeds into the ripper, which rip the straw apart and flick it into the flywheel. The flywheel is a thing which blows the straw through the chute. So that is that job done. Next job now. Move on to me is a TMR. TMR stands for Total Mixed Ration, and this is all the foods that you eat mixed together. This is a menthol lick bucket which helps the respiratory system. Right, so behind me, the cows enjoying themselves. I probably will just fill it up a little bit more. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see. So I think we're going to put this as a time lapse of me just quickly topping them up. So I'm not old enough to drive a machine, obviously, so I have to do it by hand. At least it gets the job done. All the cows are settled now, and that's what we want to see. Saturday night, obviously we're doing something farming related, so we've just been picking up some wool from the mill, and we've got some new lines to be added to bottom wool at Cumbrian Wool Gathering. So now we're back. I am going to magically transport you to when we are delivering off the wool at the wool mill. the surprise was a wool mill that uses all old equipment like this. Good. So this is all wool here in the mill, getting ready to make some hats. Well, not hats, but the wool for hats. This is a bit here. This is a bit of our wool. I'll just go. No, actually, I'll keep that in. Anyway, so I'll talk a bit more when we get back or in the car. So that's it for now. What Jacob wool looks like at the start of the process. This is the wool going into this carding machine. Here's a little bit of a sample of some wool. We're halfway to getting a yarn here. Machines are quite noisy. It's amazing what they make. People sometimes forget how much work goes into making a ball of wool. You might see this at Cumbrian Wool Gathering. British wool is owned by approximately 35,000 sheep farmers in the UK. It collects grades and sells British wool here in Bradford. She's buying straight off the farmer. The crop represents 100% British wool. Right, so we're here at Saltaire in Bradford. And just look at these houses that Sir Titus Salt built. Saltaire takes its name from its founder, Sir Titus Salt, 1803 to 1876. And the River Aire, which runs through the village. Salt is his fortune in Bradford textile industry and manufacturing woolen fabrics. So this is called Lockwood Street. Local architect Henry Lockwood and Richard Mawson were employed to plan a new community where Salt's workforce would be healthier, happier and more productive. Work began in 1851 and continued to 1876. Salt's mill and vast ultra-efficient textile factory was first built to be complete in 1853. Saltaire is a World Heritage Site, and if you want to pause the video and read about him, you can do. And so here is the mill, and he created a railway track so that he could transport the wool and goods in and out of Bradford, and this would probably end up in Liverpool, because what I've heard from, it is probably one of the biggest docks in the UK. So that obviously says police, so I think that would be the gatehouse or something. Obviously connection to the mill. These are the offices, and it must have been pretty impressive when all the workforce was going in and out. So there is the River Aire. The mill was that big that it even spanned the canal. It's got a walkway above the canal. He was very clever, so he made his village using all modes of transport: trains, rivers, roads, and the canal, which all ways of moving his products in and out of Bradford. Isn't it beautiful? Not only Salt did this, but he was one of the first people to give his workers a good condition to live in, and also along with Cadbury's and Roundtree. These would have been shops back in the day. He even built them a hospital for when they was ill. Back home and back to reality, look how wet it is. We're hoping to get this cut in either a week or the next couple of days. Hopefully the weather will be good to us. But the grass is saturated all the way down to the root. Many farmers will probably agree that it's been one of the hardest and latest siloing seasons yet. We even started bringing bales out in the summer, which is kind of unheard of. If you have liked today's video, please do subscribe, as this gives you notifications to my video, and don't forget they're every Wednesday and Sunday. Also, if you want to see next video, I'd recommend you doing this because we've got something very exciting.